is sex love. If somebody buys you a car, does the person love you? Now, actually, if you can feel love, you are not in love. Don't look at somebody who speaks in tongues and think that this person has love. In other words, if the person can even prophesy, mention your name, give you all the accolades in life, can even tell you the election, the one who will win by 57%, don't be moved. That is not love. Well, let me tell you, the number one reason for marriage, if you miss it, you've missed everything. Is purpose. Number 2 is companionship. Genesis 2:18. So a man who doesn't know his aim or his purpose in life shouldn't even propose. One of the signs that somebody loves you is that they placed you as a priority. Love is large and incredible patience. So now, if somebody loves you, the person is patient with you. Most men who are 1 minute, you know why they are 1 minute? You see, when you are cheating, you don't want anybody to catch you. So you want to finish very fast. So it registers in your brain. So when you are married and you have the whole time to do what you have to do, you still are in a hurry. Yes, yesterday I think Pastor David and Pastor Andrew were in my house in the night and spent about 2 hours, as usual, they come to do. And when they came, I was watching a man of God preaching. And I told Pastor Andrew, watch this. When he came on stage, he began to talk about the bass line. The bass line should go like this. The string should go like this. And then the room changed. The miracle started happening. Then I was telling him that every man of God have the atmosphere that he or she needs, every man or woman of God, to allow the will of God to work. Now, if you are not smart as a worker or you are not smart as a person to allow that environment in, you will not get what we want. So is every marriage. Every individual is quite different. But there are also basic things that you need to put in. Because we are in a generation that, let me ask you a question. Is sex love? I know you can't answer. But in this generation, we have people who tell you that if you love me, sleep with me. Or it's not true. And if the person is not sleeping with you, it means the person doesn't love you. Then if somebody buys you a car, or buys you a car, does the person love you? That's how we also call it. For buying me this, you love me. It's not true. Hey, come and see a car he has bought for me. Years ago, I have one of these daughters my mom adopted who was dating a Lebanese man. This lady was dating this Lebanese man and this other businessman. So I went to this businessman and I told this businessman that live holy for God and so on and so forth. And the businessman told me many things, which was very interesting. One of them he told me that, so you think I love your sister? I said, yes. He said, I don't love her. I said, but every year you buy her a brand new car. He said, she's not the only one I buy for. He said, I have so many investments in Ghana. And every year, one rent, when they pay me, I just take the rent and buy a car. So to this lady, this man buys me a car. So it's good. And to most people too, when we see people who have charisma, like they can speak very well, when they are on the pulpit, the way they talk, and the way people look at them like men of God, like newscasters, lawyers, the way they speak with speech. When you watch them, you see that this guy, especially to our ladies, when the guy can really yob you. When the guy starts, you say, you are melting. Then you yourself, you open your mouth and say, I've fallen in love. How can you fall in love? How can you fall in something you need to stand in? Now you say things like, Manani Senguto. I mean, how can you melt? When it is best when it is solid. If you understand, you understand. You can't produce when you are melted. can only produce when you are strong. And you say, I'm falling. Oh, amen. Then when you see somebody who can really prophesy, they see, they know, they have all the answers. Especially we men of God say, Kai, this is my kind of man. If I marry this kind of man, they will see everything. All the witches and the wizards come in, they will see. I mean, my house is very bad, so they will see everything. But you see, if you look at 1 John chapter 3, verse 18, it says, let us not love in words, but in action and in deeds. So, when people also hear things like, okay, my little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth. Give me another version. So you see that when people do this, so many people say they love, this person loves me because he says he loves me. And I can feel it. Now, actually, if you can feel love, you are not in love. Okay, let's read the TPT. Beloved children, our love can be an abstract theory we only talk about, but it is a way of life demonstrated through our loving deeds. In other words, there are certain things people do that you can say that they are in love. And today I'm going to give you 15 or 16, depending on things that you can use it to test yourself. I preached this about 28 years ago. I have a series there. It's called Soup of Love. And today I'm going to deeper and going to find out. You know, if you want to prepare soup, how many of you have prepared soup before? Depending on the kind of soup you want. There are some things that if it's too much, it's not good, like salt, like pepper. But when the meat is too much, it's okay. Are you with me? When the fish is too much, it's also okay. Are you with me? There are some things when it's too much, but the other things, when it's too much, the soup gets spoiled. And you see, we have minors on the majors and majors on the minors in what we call relationship. So Paul says something in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, and let's look at it. Can I have it in the TPT? He said, though I speak with tongues of men and of angels and have no love. In other words, don't look at somebody who speaks in tongues and think that this person has love. Actually, a lot of tongue speakers don't have love. They are so spiritual. Many people marry men of God only to go home and realize that you can't marry an angel. Oh, if I speak with eloquence on earth's many languages and heavenly tongues of angels, yet I don't express myself with love, my words will be reduced to hollow sound or nothing more than clinging cymbals. So many people follow people because the way you can even scribble words, I mean, the missive of the moment has allocated my heart into an enthused moment. You are like, wait a minute, you won't continue the letter, you stay there. I finished the work, you are finishing. Yeah. The osmorium of the moment is like a painful laughter in the sight of the world. Then you tell the guy that, I know you want to marry, but somebody also wants to marry. Then the guy, two truths are told as happy prologue of the imperial team. And you know, I'm the imperial team. You're like, please, what do you mean? Hey, we're more for dictionary by force. Then you go around, Yalley, this guy, he can move me. And so he loves me. Okay, let's look. Now, it's only when you marry that you realize that it was only noise. And somebody said, you guys of today, you ladies of today, you are not smart at all. You see, Daddy said when he married mommy, he didn't have anything. Wait a minute. Be very careful. Me, I was not born poor, but ministry made me poor. Because any money I had, I was investing it in my tomorrow. So I didn't have physical money on me. If I get 100 cedis or 20 cedis, I'm going to buy a microphone. That's why I couldn't buy a shoe or buy a dress. But this lady has followed you for 14 years. As it was in the beginning, is now and ever shall be, world without end. And you keep telling this lady that there is hope for the future. There is hope for a tree, though it be casual, yet at the scent of water, it shall bud again. Your colleagues are building a house, and you tell them, because of my calling, the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. Very biblical. What will we eat? Oh, we be in the spirit. Man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeds. My words. When I speak to you, you feel full done, and you say, yes, I feel good. But when you marry, you realize that the words don't buy food. Oh, are you here with me? Verse 2. Today we are dealing with 1 Corinthians 13. If I were to have the gift of prophecy with profound understanding of God's hidden secrets, in other words, if the person can even prophesy, mention your name, give you all the accolades in life, can even tell you the election, the one who will win by 57%, don't be moved. That is not love. Gift is not love. Talent is not love. Being a big-time engineer is not love. Are you here with me? Being a managing director of World Bank is not love. Hey, do you know somebody I just got? Guess. Ghana Commercial Bank manager. That is not love. Thank you. Big fish. And if I possess unending supernatural knowledge, some people have supernatural knowledge. X, Y minus Z. Oh, they know all the equation. They understand all mysteries. They are so genius that when you go to the house, presidents are contacting them. Big men are contacting you. Are with the president. Somebody goes, who is this? Oh, I'm the engineer of MTN. Please, can you help me with this? It's okay. Do this. Then, who is this? Oh, I'm from GTV. And you have a problem. Check this guy, everybody calls him. The fact that he knows everybody, that doesn't mean that he has love. Everybody is looking for his knowledge, but he doesn't have love. I think people are confused here. Oh, are you with me? Now he says what? If I had the greatest of great of faith that could move mountains, I can open the sea. Actually, in the Bible, most of the great men of God, they have very bad family. Like David. David was very good with God, but his family life was very bad. Samuel, Eli. I like the way you are quiet. The guy can be there and say, money, and money will appear. When we don't have money, you just be there, oh Lord, this week we need $10,000, and somebody will come and give us $10,000. This is a man I want to marry. That is not love. The guy can make sure that every day there's a car in the house. That is not love. Can we move on? Do you know that people have married people because they can sing? As if marriage is singing, especially women of God. They marry women who can sing. So the way this man can sing, well, she's singing. And the home is breaking. Because she married a singer. And in the evening, she will sing. So the only time they blend is in church. Well, let me tell you, the number one reason for marriage, if you miss it, you've missed everything, is purpose. Number two is companionship. Genesis 2:18. So a man who doesn't know his aim or his purpose in life shouldn't even propose. A woman who doesn't know where he or she is going in life doesn't have to say yes. It is not good for man to be alone and make for him a helpmeet. Look at the person coming to your life is coming to help you. Help you do what? I like the way you are quiet. These days, there's so many divorce. People are marrying every week, and if 5 people are marrying, 20 are divorcing. And the people who are marrying still have hope. But you know why people have hope for marriage? 99% of people who want to get married is sex. In order to live for God. Second service, we'll talk about that area. Oh, amen. Oh, amen. That have never learned to love, then I am nothing. So give me verse 3. And if I were to be generous, so to give away everything to the poor, this guy, he can buy 10 cars in a day. One day I was at Jaguar around the Sprinted Road, but it used to be there. And I was talking to somebody trying to win her to church with one of my late friends. And when we were talking, we were asking her, we were teasing because we knew we can't afford. That if you come and deposit half the money for the Jaguar, would we have? He said no. Hey, we have to pay full. As we were there, 3 young ladies came. 3 ladies. Oh, Peter is being fat. They came like this. Entered the place and dropped a card of a man who owns an airline. I won't mention his name. And he said, they say we should come and pick car, 1-1. And the lady just looked at the card, made a call to the man, and the man said, yes, give it to them. There and then, the person didn't pay 1 CD. They drove the car out, and I was standing there watching. But I know these 3 ladies, they got the car, but the truth is that they didn't find love. When the man was dying, I don't know why he's dead now, because when he was sick, people were sharing their property, and I know one of their sons. The 3 ladies, their name is not included. It was for fun. So if somebody can buy you a car, they buy you all the wig you want. Say, guy, he loves me, he buys me wig every week. You know the restaurant you've been eating at? You go to a papa, hey, because it can be ski. No, that is not. The place you eat is not love. You know where his house is? East Legon. This guy, he is at Anya inside. Bullet me somewhere. When you are going, you pass through the place or young con Obon. I can't live in a spelling place. Really? Let's move on. If I were to be so generous to give away everything I own to feed the poor and to offer my body to be burnt as a martyr, with that pure motive of love, I would have gained nothing for it. In other words, anything you do, see, in the spiritual realm, I go to watchers meetings. I say, in the spiritual realm always watch motives. They don't watch what you are doing. The question to them is, why are you doing it? That's why 2 people can do wrong. One gets punished, one doesn't get punished. Because in the spiritual realm, motive is important. Your reason for doing it. If a man looks at a woman lustfully, she has committed adultery. So 2 men can be looking at a woman. One will get punished, one will not get punished. But the reason for looking is different in the brain. You see it as looking. But in the spiritual realm, they don't see it as looking. They look at it as formation. I thought somebody said, Oh, amen. Oh, amen. So say, words without action is noise. Say, gifts and talent without humility is useless. So, let's look at Philippians chapter 2, 3-4. Then we come back to 1 Corinthians 13. Philippians chapter 2, verse 3-4. Let's read together. Be free from what? Pride-filled what? Opinions. For they will only harm your what? Cherished unity. What is pride-filled? Let's move on. Don't allow self-promotion to hide in your heart, but in authentic humility, put others first and view others as more important than yourself. Now, let me tell you this. One of the signs that somebody loves you is that they placed you as a priority. How many of you have realized that when you meet somebody who is in love with you, They can sell their parents' property and take you to school. You've not seen some before. I know somebody who swindled the parents and collected money and gave it to his boyfriend to finish school, and the person failed in school. When people love you, they are never selfish. They always prioritize you. Let's look at the next verse. I said verse 3 to 4. Abandon every display of selfishness. Possess a greater concern for what matters to others instead of your own interests. So you see, one of the first things, and second thing I'll deal with this deeper is, if somebody loves you. Okay, let's go to 1 Corinthians 13. Let's go to 4. Love is large and incredible what? Patience. So now, if somebody loves you, the person is patient with you. Don't tell anybody what I'm going to tell you. Those on social media, don't tell anybody. Most men who are 1 minute, you know why they are 1 minute? You see, when you are cheating, you don't want anybody to catch you. So you want to finish very fast. So it registers in your brain. So when even you are married and you have the whole time to do what you have to do, you still are in a hurry. You mind me. No, when you are stealing sex, how many of you know you're always in a hurry? I know you are angels, so you don't do that. Oh, and not rich people, they are too angelic. They don't do that. How would they steal sex when they have to stay holy and marry? How? You get the person at the corner. When the car is passing the street light, then you saw the driver. The driver has done nothing wrong. Love is what? Patient. Some say patient. How can you see somebody and say, if you love me, let's have sex, when you know very well that the person is yours? Have you seen anybody who has money that is his, that is in a hurry to spend it? Oh. Have you seen somebody who has gold and diamond and wants to waste it? Oh, let's look at it carefully. Do you know that when things really belong to you, you want to save it? When people work very hard and they get paid, they don't waste the money. When they steal the money, the way they will spend it very fast. So when somebody loves you, he's very patient with you. He's not in a hurry to push you. If you want to go to school, he will allow you to go to school. He's very patient. We are in a generation of people who are very, very impatient. We want everything fast participle. People meet somebody today, 3 months, let's get married. What are you in a hurry to do? What do you want to hide? And he said, I know the person, I can feel in my spirit. We don't marry by spirit. This person could be watching. One of my best daughters came to tell me, I was telling her, get married. She came to tell me she was getting married. And I told her, will you do counseling for 6 months? She said, Daddy, let me tell you the truth. I've stayed with this man. I didn't want to tell you. You've been cohabiting for the past 20-something years. So we know each other. I said, can you still do counseling? She said, Pastor, you don't know. We stayed together. We stayed together for 20-something years. After just 1 month or 2 months of marriage, the lady came to say, I don't know this man. Let me tell you this. People say it is a love at first sight. Be very frank, it's not biblical. Lust at first sight, I agree. But 1 Corinthians chapter 8, 1b says knowledge puffs up and love grows. Love is an investment. If you water it, it grows. If you starve it, it dies. Most relationships that don't work, people stop doing what they were doing. Simple. Years ago, some couples came to me that they want to divorce and that they listened to me on Channel R, and the Lord said they should come to me for counseling. And I said, are you sure the Lord said? He said, the Lord said. I said, okay. Write 5 things you will miss when you divorce. And write 5 things you will miss when you divorce. And they all wrote, I said, change the paper. When they changed the paper, I said, go and do it and come back. One of them was like, I miss the days we used to go for a long walk at Kanda and watch movie. One is, he said, Papa and son, that food, I'll miss it. One was like, I will miss the time we used to bath together. They wrote, everybody wrote. I said, go and do it. Well, they came back after 1 year and go. They are still married because they simply went back doing what they used to do. Oh, you are quiet. Love grows. And anything that grows can be stagnant and can be depreciating and can finish. Until let me say this, I don't know how to say it in Ghana or in Twi. I can only say it in English. Should I say it in English? Odosa neither. It means love can finish. When the love is finished, then it is left with what? Tantrums and insults. All of a sudden, you can see all the bad things of the person. Why didn't you see those days? Because the love is finished. Now the soup is only full of pepper, ginger, and salt. No meat. You finish the meat. Let us say, be patient. Be very, very careful about anybody who is rushing you in love. It's a red sign. It's a dangerous sign. And if I don't marry you, somebody will take you. Look, if you marry the person, somebody will take. I promise you. I want to lock this person and say, okay, let me get pregnant for me. What a lock. Are you patient? In our generation, people are not patient at all. People are fast participants. That's why we are dying. All our food is fast. And that's why there's no vitamins. All the fast foods are killing us. It's junk. And so we are having junk relationships. You meet somebody, no, first say, can you buy me credit? Is he your father? The worst you do is that give the person a hug and a handshake. Then the next time, I want to tell you something. What is it? Do you know that my landlord says, hey! Please, so never allow yourself to be somebody's ATM. Let me move on. Let me check my Bible. I'm coming. Look at us and be patient. The next one is love is what? Kind. Love is what? Kind. Some say be kind. Listen, if you see somebody is only kind to you, run. He's pretending. She's pretending. The person must be naturally kind. Anybody who only shows you this is patient only for you. No patient for the mother. No patient for the father. No patient in his own life. No patient for his dream. But when it comes to you, he's very, very patient. You met a pretender. I like the way you are quiet because you are questioning yourself right now whether you are in love. Some say kind. When somebody is kind, what does he do? He's helpful. He's assisting. Their words don't hurt. You are in a house, let me give you an example. You are in a house, you are washing, and this guy wants to marry you. And then when the guy is coming, so can you please buy me Omo? I just ran out of Omo. He buys Omo. When he gets there, you don't pay back. Then you the lady, there's something wrong with you. Pay back the guy and let the guy say no. It's a gift to you. That if you don't say you are paying back, you are cheap. The man has started playing the role of a husband. Why wouldn't he want to play the role as a side chick? I'm a holy person. I don't give myself sex before marriage. It's not my portion. The money collection before marriage should not be your portion. Look, I have daughters here. I can use LP card. People are coming here, they'll give you. I say, return the phone. Say, I have yam. I say, use the yam. Return the phone. Take your seat. Return the phone. Look at I said, be kind. The next one. Let me do something about kindness. You see, and patience first. When somebody is patient, the person suffers long. Like the person, when the person has patience, the person hardly gives up on you. Now let's do this. If you easily give up on people, or you are not patient with people, give yourself 0. If you are in the middle, give yourself 1. If you are very patient with people, give yourself 2. And when I finish, I want some of you to mark me. Because this mark, sometimes you can mark yourself correct. But let your boy or your girl or your friend mark you. You see how they will mark you. You can mark yourself and give yourself 2. There's nobody who marks his paper and marks himself wrong. And when it's kindness, mark yourself 2 if you are kind. If you are not kind, give yourself 0. Oh, take your phone and do the work. What if you do tabulation? We see whether you are ready to laugh or ready not to be loved. Oh, can we continue? The next one. Love is what? Love is gentle. Okay, let me look here. Give me NLT for simple. Why? Love is not jealous. Say, I'm not jealous. I didn't hear you. Hey, are you sure? Because are you jealous? What did the person say? Another one will say, love does not envy. Have you seen somebody that you go to? Do you know that I'm prepared to go to America? For what? Please, you are not married to the person. No. I want to continue my education. Why? Because you want to marry somebody, somebody's life must come to an end. And you two are foolishly following. And you close down all your dreams of life and get into this marriage. Marriage is not an end product. Somebody say, if I'm married, I'm done. That's why you are done. After marriage, there is life. You are quiet. So many people get married and they are stuck, especially the ladies. Where are you? I'm a housewife. And second, I'll tell you this. A woman who doesn't contribute to the husband's vision will lose the man at the end of the day. Look at us. Are you jealous? Are you envious? Are you here? You are not here. Some people are so envious. As soon as they see that this person has gone to buy a shoe, they'll buy one. They are there to know. You are dating somebody or you are with somebody who never have a plan of their own. As soon as your friend go and buy shoe at a boutique, they want to go and buy something there. They have shoes. They don't need shoes. But because their friends have it, they must buy some. And you are happy going to marry this person. You will see where your finances will go. Look at somebody, who are you envious of? You are sitting with somebody who says he wants to marry you. And whilst church service is going on, he's drawing the next lady's dress design. And after the service, we tell that girl is a very stupid girl. Do you know what the person is? It's envy. The next week, he has gone to show some of the dress of the girl he was insulting. Hello? I had a story and I told this guy that I'm sure he's watching, that I don't believe in this prophet. Can you imagine I have a daughter and somebody is coming to marry the daughter? And I call the guy and I tell the guy that this is my daughter. She's not good for you. She's bad luck. If you marry her, everything of yours will be destroyed. Don't let her know that I told you. You can tell her. And I said, who is this guy? He said, oh, this lady. He said, she's her prophetess. Prophetess. And you can't deal with the issue. People can be very, very, very jealous. Because are you jealous or envious? What did the person say? A person who is jealous and envious, one of the signs of them, they are very competitive. Anything you do, they will never tell you damn well, but they will do something. Oh, my wife is going to university. Oh, for what? At this age, the ladies don't go to university. The next moment, the wife has been employed to go to university. They will condemn what you do. I have friends like that. And some of them are watching. They will condemn. I have a friend who came to me. Hurry up, and you are wasting your time in Ghana. Be traveling abroad. I said, no. I gave him 10 reasons why you must not be traveling abroad. Stay home and build your church. The next moment he was on air, writing it, telling people that it's not good to travel. Stay here and be successful. And he was writing what I told him. Meanwhile, he was telling me that I'm wrong. Oh, are you here? You are not here at all. Are you here? You are not here. They tell me this guy is not good for you, but they are always there, talking to the guy, flowing with the guy. I think you are not here. Hey, don't eat this lady's food. You know, this lady. The next moment is the lady. Tell the lady, buy food or cook and give to this guy. Let me see. The way the guy will finish the food. Let me move on. I don't have time. Love is not what? And jealous or envy. If you are a jealous person or envious person, you know how to mark yourself. When I finish, I'll come for everything you're marking yourself into. So, mark. Some say, are you envious? Yeah. Anybody, let me tell you a time of anybody who never claps for you, appreciates you, celebrates you, has a symptom of jealousy. The next one. A person who loves doesn't boast. Play it big and die small. Some say, do you boast? They brag. Let them say, do you brag? What the person say? Talk big. You go and see people's social media status. They have written that they live in America. But they don't even have a passport. And those who really stay in America today have written that they are in the Zongo. Because they want to have true love. You there, you are boasting and feeling good. What you can't do, you are promising. A sign of someone who is boastful is a guy who earns 1,000 Ghana cedis and eats at big restaurants. You mind me? Your salary is not even up to 1,000 Ghana cedis. But you don't like second-hand clothes. You buy brand news. You mind me? If they are eating, the meat on their food. No, I'm not afraid of outside gentility, home cry. When they meet the girl, they will spend all they have on the girl. But they can't spend on themselves. They can't spend on family. They can't spend on their body. And when they go home, then they eat gari. I think you are not minding me. This Valentine, some of you, the gift you bought for the girl who bounce you. You've not bought some for yourself before. And actually, the place you went to borrow the money for, they are coming. And the funny thing is that the gift you bought for this girl, the girl looked at the card, everything, and then after the Valentine, swept the whole house and used it to carry the rubbish. Is going to throw it out. You are working with this guy who says to marry you. He sees this one's wedding. Oh, this is too small. Mine will be better. Oh, this is too small. Mine will be better. This one is too small. I have this lady in this church. Hey, Raddy. This lady can yop. He said that Sanchene is his uncle. That is the lady can do. One day the lady came to me and said she has gone to do advert with some big company and they are here to pay. Till date, the company has not paid. Then they got married. He brought me and this guy said, going to get married. The guy is in this church, ICGC, and the guy bought her a car, and the car is at the harbor. So just after the wedding, it will come. Still there, the car has not come. And this girl has yoked on all her friends. Her friends. Don't tell anybody. Her friends are Josephine and Wendy. And all her friends will tell you that this girl has been like that till today. Talk big. And such people, they never show you their house. They never take you to their room. Because the way they spend, if they take you to their room, you'll be so disappointed. Oh, if they want to sleep with you, they will take you to big hotels. But they will never take you to their room because they don't even have mattress. Okay, you don't mind me. Look at do you know anybody who brags? What the person say? What the person say? The next one. Okay, so if you are a bragger, you are boastful, give yourself 0. If you are in the middle, half. Look, I'm from Central Region. My uncle, when I was in secondary school, my uncle was the regional minister. And I was dating a girl. And I didn't want the girl to know I'm a Yalley. So I told the girl that my father is a hunter. And my mother sells the meat. And he thought I was lying. So he went, my best friend, then Ekuma, he's still watching. So he went and asked this, my friend, who was sitting with another girl at the Fancyman Girls. And he said, what work does this, your friend's parents do? You know what he said? Which good job can this person do? Useless job. Because he knows that in our club, we don't yop. We stay cool. And guys don't know that when ladies find out that you are cool and yet you are something, they value you more. But when they find out that you yop and you have nothing. Okay, the next one. They are proud. They are hot. Proud. They are hot. They act arrogantly. Another word for it is omiyejay. You talk to them. Hello, can I talk to me? Who is looking for me? They walk proud, they walk arrogantly. When they are walking as if they are carrying the whole world, they intentionally give themselves shoulder pad. And they have intentionally asked the tailor to add shoulder pad so they go higher. They want their pride to cover their face. Look at that. Are you proud? I didn't hear you. The Bible says, actually say, pride goes before destruction and the haughty spirit before your fall. Every person who fell down was proud. Very, very proud. They are proud about when you talk to them. Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know that I have finished university and done my master's? Look, we've not come to that yet. We are talking. How are you? How is your life? You know? Do you know that I was a campaign manager for Baumia? We've not gotten there yet. Do you know that I can change your life? Do you know the person we are talking to that is he can change the person's life? Look at someone sitting by you and help me preach the person. Say, please, is this man talking about you? Look at someone say, are you proud? What the person say? They meet you, they make you feel so useless. By the time you leave their presence, you feel like you are so poor. What kind of shoe is this? Where did you buy it from? Look, I'll call my sister in Dubai to get you a shoe. Liar. Actually, the only relative this person has is a Katamanto. People who are proud and arrogant, they wear things they can't afford. Are you here? You're not here. So mark yourself. If you are proud, you know what to mark. When I come to you, I know all of you. If you mark yourself wrong, and you have a guy, go and do this test with a person. You have a lady, go and do this test with a person. The next one, how many have I given so far? The next one, verse 5. Love is not rude. Rude. Person who laughs is not rude. Especially the ladies, they can be rude. Oh. Thank you. Be a short papa. You are too short for my liking. Where's Waka? They don't say it like that. You are talking to this guy, the person said one word with the R and L. No, I said, don't waste my time. You know my level. I'm a university graduate with first class upper. You know how many lecturers have been looking for me and you come here with what? All of a sudden your tone changes, your language changes, you are slanging. Please, we beg you, leave us here. Kumasi Boga. People can be very rude. I've seen people who are serving at restaurants and got nice guys to marry. They are serving your food. Why? Because the guy sitting there looks like a former boyfriend who broke her heart. We are in a generation, people can be nice. Can I have your telephone number? I'm sorry, I can't. It's a simple one. I'll give you a false number. What for? Oh, I just want to be calling you. Really? You? Excuse me. You say customers know they can. You are sucking customers. It's no demon. You see, sometimes the person talking to you is not the one you marry. But the person talking to you, his friend or his neighbor or his brother or his cousin, is who you are going to marry. I like the way you are all quiet. Look, I said, don't be rude. I didn't hear you. Look at someone and say, are you rude? What the person say? You see, a person who is rude is always dishonoring people. They always dishonor people. They don't put value on people. They are the value. Others are nothing. The next one. Okay, don't tell anybody this. One day, one of my sons was dating a lady. And my son did something and this lady got angry. And this lady called me. I was driving, so that thing was on speaker. The lady didn't know. You know what the lady told me? This your pastor. Can he get somebody like me to marry? Do you know my level of education? Oh, where I work in the bank. Excuse me. I just kept quiet. I said, thank you for the right information. And I called my son. I said, if you marry this lady, I'm out of your life. Now later, the lady went to my mom's church, telling people to come and beg. Because this is my mom's church. And trying to, please beg. I said, this is just the beginning. You are not just married to somebody. You are looking at your level of, now why did you date? And let me tell you this, everybody hear me. Marry according to your size. Date according to your size. Because some women, they are very humble because they are poor. Because they have nothing, they are lower. I don't want to say anything. You see the divorce happening? When they become something, humility can make everybody, poverty can make everybody humble, including Yalley. That is why don't go telling people you are rich. Look, be simple. And listen, if somebody will not marry you in this state, don't wait to become rich. If you become rich before you marry, I promise you, you get a wrong person. Okay, next one. Love is not rude. It does not demand its own way. Self-interest. You know, people are very self-interest. I, me, myself, and I. It's never about somebody. They will never remember your birthday. But if you forget their own, you are in trouble. They book an appointment with you, they will miss it. But their appointment, if you miss it, you are in trouble. You can go and sit with a woman the whole day for her to plait her hair. 6 hours, that guy, you are sitting down. You say you are going to barb your hair. 10 minutes. Say, please. Are you hearing me? When they need money, the call is different. Hello, babe. And that one, they will be around you, putting their hands all around you and all that. When they get the money, hey, the next time you see them is another year. And some of you, you've not even seen that they've taken you as a friends with benefit. It's when they want sex that they call you. Where was I? And anytime they want sex, they want it their way. How they want it. Are you here? You are not here at all. Oh yeah, it's how they want it. When they want it. Hey, my dear. Hello? Are you here? You are not here. Oh, the number one thing that is destroying marriage is selfishness. Self. Me. I want it my way. Now, actually, most of the people who have been looking for their rights, they are still looking for their right outside their marital home. Because you don't marry with rights. In marriage, according to 1 Corinthians chapter 7, you don't have a right. Your right is with your husband or your wife. You don't own yourself. Your partner owns you. A couple came to me and told me that one of them is here. The husband is misbehaving. I said, when your husband is asleep in the night, open the thing and hold the thing and tell the thing that it is mine. Nobody must take it in Jesus' name, and the rest decide. And I said, if you do this to your husband, I promise you, the following morning, he will give you all his money. The lady thought I was joking. The following morning, the guy, one of the guys is here. He has a lady. What do you want me to do for you? I don't want to say somebody's confessing. No. Let's move on. Oh, amen. People want to have their own way. There are even women these days. that don't want to get pregnant because their stomach will be big. They don't want to breastfeed because their breast will fall. I don't know what they want to do with their breast at 50. They are so selfish. All their money. Look, when we were growing up, our mothers were buying clothes and jewels. These modern day ladies, all they buy is powder, red one, green one, yellow one. I won't even call it. I said they are buying what? Powders. I even call mascara and whatever, so that you add all kinds of powder for their face. If you look at a woman's budget at the end of the month, look, take time and study a woman's budget before you propose. Please, free counsel. And look at the list. Cream. I hear. List some of them for me. Cream. Pons. Wigs. The pons, there's level. There's the foundation. Before the main building will come. Before the roof. Before the painting. Share. Share. If you know you can't fit in, please stay back. Look, I have a daughter who was working in the bank, and one guy came to marry her. I was very frank with the guy. I told the guy that, no, the bill they gave is too small. I'm going to add some. I said, this lady earns, those days she earned about 20 or so, 50 to 20,000 Ghana cedis a month. I said, when you marry this lady, it's likely the money will not be going to the man. The lady's dad was dead. So I was like a father, and the mom was there. And I said, from now, you will decide where the money will go. So let me increase the dowry first. If you can't, we stay off. She said, Pastor, I said, you are marrying a graduate. Listen, if you want to marry a graduate, you must pay graduate dowry. Yeah, if you want to marry a foolish woman, to pay foolish woman's dowry. You don't understand me? Oh, yeah. Some parents have really invested in their children. If you are going in for it, you must be ready. Especially if you are going for people whose parents, my wife is the mother, has only her. So me, I know that I'm in trouble. Whenever the mom comes, I say, go to your mother. Because if you marry somebody who is single, parenthood or whatnot, you should know that you are married the entire family. It is not irritable. You know what it is? Let me say it in Chi. No one hear me. No one hear me a bufu. No one hear me unkom. Have you seen that sometimes you meet people and it's like you are a worm in their nose? In Germany, I met people like that. It's like, hey, go and bath. It's like you irritate the person. As soon as the person sees you, it's like the person is angry. And he still says, I love you. Romans 5:8, for God commanded his love towards us, though we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. A person who loves has made provision for the weakness of the person they love. Christ died before the foundation of the earth. That's why the Bible says, men, love your wife. Because see, women make a lot of mistakes than men. That's what second sense. As somebody sitting by you say, before you were here now. It's like some people, as soon as you open your mouth, you talk to them now. It's like, keep quiet. Somebody came to me that they were getting married. He brought me. The lady was like 25 and the guy was like 42. And they said they want to get married. So I sat down with them and I wanted to show them that when they marry, there's trouble. So I asked the man, how was the Nkrumah era? And the man was talking. He spoke and came to the man era, and the lady wanted to say, hey, keep quiet. You were not born. Keep quiet. When we are talking, when they left, I asked the lady, how is it going? He said, Pastor, thank you. I don't think I'll marry this person. I said, I just wanted you to see. I don't want to say anything. Keep quiet. Yeah. I asked the guy another question. When you are going for a party, the guy was a big man. How would you want your lady to dress? I saw Shekabani slit. I don't want anybody. And I said, how will you do that? Sure. I wear my high heel with my bare. I said, for the hair, we're wearing this one. Oh, yes. That's why I don't do marriage counseling in church. Most people will come. By the time you do, you won't want to marry. People dated for 8 to 10 years. They came to sit in my office. I asked them 2 questions. They went and they didn't marry again. I asked the lady, what's the purpose of this guy's life? She said, I don't know. Who has helped him to make it in life? He just mentioned the person's name, Charles. I said, really? And I asked him, who is that Charles? He said, this is the person that took care of me, has made me who I am. I said, the girl you are marrying is calling somebody who has made you who I am without any title, without any reference. I didn't even tell him to run. He ran away. And when the lady went, the lady sent a message that the parents have really realized that it won't work. Let me tell you this. Anybody who disrespects who made you will not value you. Take it for free. If somebody doesn't value your parents, who raised you, who have been there, you think you are in love. And people will tell you that what this person does for me, mommy, daddy, you can't do. The only difference is that they can have sex with you. That's the only difference. And they can be near you. Let's move on. The next one. He keeps no record of being wrong. If somebody loves you, he doesn't keep record of wrong. 6th June, it was Pastor Victor's birthday. I remember that day very well. As we were walking, we were wearing green shirt. You told me I'm stupid. How many years ago? It's like 14 years. Then we tell you, don't you remember? You were there. You were like, I don't remember. Remember? You know when we were going, and I told you, he told me this, and he told me, so he said, oh, I remember. This person says he loves this person. Love does not keep record of wrongs. Some of you have a book where everything people have done you is there. Hey. People can't remember things. So I remember when we got some visitors and asked you to cook. That was too much salt. Make sure this one. Are you backing yourself? It is well. I know. You are dating somebody, especially people who are melancholic. Forgive them. Melancholic people, they are like that. They always see everything black. They never see anything good with anybody. They are quiet. They know themselves. They always see everything black. They don't forgive. They don't let go. Somebody was dating someone. And the lady was a sanguine. And they mistakenly, for whatever reason, went to the beach. And for whatever reason, when they came by, they had sex. And the guy was so spirit and told the lady that, what say, Papa? Why sport girl? Sanguines are sport, naturally. Later they got married, but the lady can't get it out of the head. So anytime the lady wants to show this man action, the lady will remember, you were a sport girl. And it's now hindering their marriage. Because love does not keep record of wrongs. If you forgive, you must forget. The next one. How many points? How many? Plenty. Oh, you are not helping. It means you are not marking yourself. Mama, I'm running it. He does not rejoice about injustice. You know what? I told you. You see, it has happened. When they hear something bad has happened, you say, if you are there, I don't know. Make us out. This is how this person is. When they hear that you are in trouble, they want to tell everybody that, yes, I'm the one who told him. And I told her and she didn't listen. And look at what has happened. They don't rejoice when things go wrong with you. If anything, they will help you get you out of it. I remember somebody did something, a church member did something and was in police custody. When I got it, the person said, I want to explain. I said, don't talk. I don't want to hear you. You are my son and you are not sleeping here tonight. I've heard whatever the police have said. It's okay. We got the person out. And I said, let's talk. So why didn't you? I said, in 3 years, you're not inclining the two. I mean, sometimes somebody is going through a lot of pain already. You don't stand in the pain and discuss pain. You bring the person out of the pain before you discuss the pain. The next thing is that when somebody loves you, they rejoice with you when you are making it in life. Somebody buys shoe and the person is so excited. You don't have shoe problem. When the person is excited, you must be excited for the person also. The person, you know why? I bought it, I saved like for 3 months, and after 3 months, wow! So how much did you save? You say, keep talking some. Let the person be happy. Sugar cane. Now, if somebody loves you, when there's good news about you, when you tell the person, do you know I passed my exam? So, wow, you deserve a drink. Let me buy you something. I got first class. What subject did you do? Education. That's why. If you have done science, ask the person who is talking, the person's level of education. Okay. The next one, 7. Love never gives up. People who give up on you, they never loved you. If you love, you don't give up on people. I like the way you are quiet. People have given up on people because they were nothing. Because they kept making mistakes. Because they kept repeating mistakes. And they threw them away. And said, maybe my love can't be like Jesus. Then your love is like Satan. Because the person we are emulating in love is Jesus Christ. Love never loses faith. You know what is faith? Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen and yet believed. A person who loves you always expects something good is coming your way. The person is always believing God for greater things to come your way. How many points have I given? Okay, if you mind me, I'm sure you should be getting by now 15 points. The last one, love never looks back. Love lasts forever. If somebody truly loves you, the person will love you forever. You will disappoint. You will break up. You will move away, but the person loves you forever. I have children in church that messed up big time, and everybody threw them out. But I kept keeping faith with them, and today they are one of my best. Why? If you love somebody, and that's why you should be very careful who you say I love. Especially the sanguine lady. Hey, my love. Shut up. You didn't even say love. My love. Do you know what it means to say my love? So, oh, time is up. So give yourself max. And it's over, I think it's over 16. So you should make it 32. So tell me how much you got. And you see, if you got anything below 15 or 20, know the places you mark yourself half or zero and start working it. Please, don't work it for somebody. Work it for you. Especially some of you are mutufu. And the way a foot to know is not only in. Sometimes the song you will sing. The song you will sing. The way you will sing. You see that the song is as if we can be in church. Two ladies are fighting over one guy. And it is praise and worship. This lady will come and give the song, first song. He has promised he will never fail. You are dancing. You think they are singing to God. He's singing to the guy. She's singing to the guy. I will add on, I will add on. Are you with me? Then call the next person to come and sing. I'll make room for two. You and I, Jesus. Oh, why? It's not Jesus. You are all that matters. I'll put you in front. Oh, hey, oh, hey. You are in the worship mood. Forget it. Okay, how much did you get? $22 over 32. Okay. How much did you get? Who else can share with me how much they got? Who got 32 over 32? But you know something? Go and get the same scripture. You are married. Let your wife mark you. Take your seat. Let your partner mark you. And when they mark you, don't be angry. Just look at the paper and give praise to God. Maybe the best you can do is that, sweetheart, can you explain point 6, point that? Then you start working towards, because love grows. So if you keep improving, you become better. If you don't improve, you stay or go down. Nobody marries their enemy. But people end up divorcing because people especially, please listen to me, women. Most women after, second step, are going into it deeper. After childbirth, they don't want sex again. But a man doesn't want sex. A man needs sex like oxygen. It's a need. ABBA. ABBA, actually, I'm watching this video. I listened to Mas Moreau, who said he was doing counseling, and the lady came and said, Pastor, please advise my husband. He's chasing me in the kitchen. He's chasing me everywhere. Talk to him. Then Mas Moreau said, I should talk to your husband. That is my problem also. Please, are you with me? Who else can share with me? How many of you got 10? 10. The sincere people. Or you got 16. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. At least we are half. 5. How many of you got 0? Now, if you've done it, you realize that if you are doing love soup right now, you realize either the salt is too much or the meat is too much. You need to give yourself a balance. There are 8 things that are positive you need to do and 8 things that are negative you need to avoid in this thing we just discussed. You must intentionally say that I'm going to work on this every day to become better. And you can mark yourself every month, every other month, or mark yourself once a year and see how you are improving. If people say you are rude, don't be angry. Work on your rudeness. If people say you don't know how to talk, learn how to talk. Because love is possible. Love is not sex. And love is... That's why people leave a whole mansion and divorce. I know the guys who give ladies car and they end up marrying some poor man in the corner somewhere. And you're like, what does this guy have? It's not about that. The guy has a way of handling people that you don't have. Because love is not words. 1 John 3:18. It is action and it is deeds. Can we please be on our feet?